All right, crowd, there we are. Meanwhile, back at the camper, Granny slash Doc, she just patched all my feet up together yesterday. So we are ready to go for a walk. I know I gotta walk all the way. It's a 2-dayer for me, 2 14-milers approximately. So we're gonna walk down here. Oh, there's a big sign right here. It may say, this is the Freeman Road Trailhead, and we are going clear to, you tell me right here, look at this, see? I'm going to the Kelvin Bridge, right there. And we are down here. But oh man, my feet were in bad shape yesterday. Doc patched me up and put me back together, taped me up, and ready to go. Feeling pretty darn good today, actually. Oh, it was so cold yesterday. Hard to believe how cold it was. Oh man, wind was just howling out across this big flat area up here. It's about 4,000 feet, so it's cold here. And yeah, man, I was so cold. It took me about an hour of sitting in the camper. It took me about an hour of sitting in the camper to warm back up. Oh man, oh man. Beautiful morning though, look at this. Sun's just rising. Tell you what, the desert never looks prettier than it does right at sunrise and sunset. Awfully nice. Well, we're cruising along here this morning. Left a little while ago, maybe 20, 30 minutes ago. Got that beautiful morning light, want to use that up while we still have it. Kind of the plan today is cruise along. Man, the trail's great, smooth, no rocks. It's actually an old road, looks like. Gonna go up here about 12 miles, I think, to a place called the Wildlife Tank and get some water there. And then maybe go on a couple more miles after that. I think probably what we'll do is we'll probably get there while I got water, cook dinner, and then cruise on a few more miles if I'm feeling up to it, to a different water source about 4 miles ahead of that. So I think that's kind of the general sketch of the day. Mostly a lot of one foot in front of another for a long time. The day yesterday, boy, I got a really bad blister on my right foot between my big toe and the next one, right at the where your ball of your foot meets that area. So we did a little bit of research on YouTube and ran into another hiker who had some advice, and Granny, front slash Doc, did some really good repair work on my foot, and I'm doing good today, doing really good. So surprising that you can be so messed up in one night, have some rest and feel so much better. So feeling pretty thankful about that this morning. Not feeling really good altogether. Got into a few more vegetables than I should have ate yesterday. Wasn't good for my health. So I'm having some digestive problems. I think another way to say that is diarrhea this morning. So yeah, it's a beautiful morning though. Look at that. I've never been here. You know, it's always fun to go for a walk someplace you've never been. Well, you can see, nice water source. It's actually quite nice. Cool. Pretty clear. I mean, I filtered it out. You can see with that little green screen. But otherwise, really good. It's got a few bugs growing in it, but I'm gonna wash my face and my hands after this. Good morning, everybody. See the sun's coming up on the hills back there. And so, yeah, we are still finishing up passage 15. I got about 12 miles, roughly, I think. Might be a little more, might be a little less. I didn't calculate it out exactly, to the Gila River. I just camped right back there. There was see that pipe there? The pipe runs to a water trough, and that water trough had water, and it's where all of the hikers congregate, is at the water. In Arizona, you want the water. So it was actually good water. You saw the video, or you may see the video. It depends how Doc, aka Granny, edits it. It used to be, her name was Granny. Granny has lots of trail names, if you wish. I could tell you them all, but I don't know if she wants you to know all of her trail names. But anyway, I'll leave that for her. But she's the editor of all of these YouTube videos. And meanwhile, back at the camper is her portion of this little adventure right here. Her and Calamity Jean. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning and a beautiful place. I don't really want you guys to miss seeing this. This is really pretty. I'm pretty sure I'm going over there someplace on the other side of that hill over there. I'll show you. Up there that way. There's a big mine over there, which I saw yesterday coming down off of that mountain back there, called the Asarco mine. And today's hike ends at the Asarco mine. So, well, just this side of it, where the river runs by at the Gila River. And so yeah, that's kind of the plan. You know, this is really stunningly beautiful. Honestly, this is really, really something to see. Now, if you look over there, I don't know if you can see it good. It's out there, all of this. Wow, that's some rough country. We're starting to get into some of that same formation that the Superstition Wilderness is built onto. Big, huge cliffs, steep mountains, all that kind of stuff. And we'll be doing that here in the next few days. We'll be going through the east side of the Superstitions. Back when I was first starting to recover from this cancer business, Granny, who she was back in those days, nowadays she's Doc, because she's always patching my feet together. What a job, what a life. Anyway, she took me for the first semi-long distance hike I ever went on after cancer back then. Remember I was telling you about my cart I had. We drug that cart through the western part of the Superstitions for, gosh, I think we were out for 2 nights. Man, I tell you what, I was so exhausted I could barely move. I don't think we went more than about 10 miles or something, 12 or something like that. It was quite a hike. Just beautiful country though, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Rough as can be. It was almost too rough to drag that cart through. It was really I think I worked extra hard having a cart because the ground was so rough. The cart's really good on smooth, nice trails. It actually really takes the weight off of you, you know. But when there's lots and lots of big rocks, particularly, which happens in the Superstitions, when there's lots and lots of big rocks, the cart is not the best thing for getting around. I mean, it takes the weight off your shoulders for sure. You're not carrying, you can move a lot of stuff without having to, well, I tell you what, they have had water here. This is pretty. If you'll notice, I don't know if you're seeing it in the background, but all the ocotillo is getting all leafed out here. Everything's starting to look like it's gonna burst out in bloom here before too long.